Hi everyone, Lolly here. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe. Today we're going to talk about kind of if you're new or if you've been doing tags and junk journaling for a while and you kind of just need a new idea. And you find these templates all the time. I see them on Pinterest all the time about how to lay out a scrapbook page. But did you know you could use it for your tags or your ATC cards, things like that as well? So it just gives you idea for laying out your elements and getting a good design. So if you're stuck and you can't think of, here's what I have, what kind of layout can I do with that? Or if you're familiar like me, I do the same kind of design most of the time. So we're gonna just try a couple of these today and just show you just the very basics. If I lay down these circles, this banner, what you're gonna get out of that, and it's gonna be really cute. And then as you're creating that very basic template, your creativity is going to start kicking in and you're going to, oh, what if I add this piece of ribbon here? Or what if that's not cardboard and it's ribbon or it's lace? Or what if behind the circles I put a doily or something like that? So we're going to talk about the very basic layout and then you can go from there. And so just an easy little template like this. So let me show you what I have. My favorite way to do tags is corrugated cardboard. Even when I did junk journals, I would do some of them like this. So I'm not going to cut the top of my tag here with the little triangle pieces just yet. I'm going to see what I'm going to end up with. But I am going to cover it a little bit. I was going to just ink the edges, but I think I'm going to give it a little background. So here we go. All right, so here we're gonna just put this down. Now once I get this down and this dries, then I will ink up the edges. So we'll get this laid down. All right, here we go. So that's pretty dry. Let me see if I can find, yes. So if you don't know, a nail file is a great way to finish off your edges here so they're not just crisp and clean. Sorry, I know it's noisy. More glue. All right, need a little glue everywhere. So when you're looking at your template there, let me put it over here where we can see it. We're going to work on this one. You can already decide what you want the back of that to look like. So what kind of circles am I going to use? It doesn't have to be a circle, but it can give you a placement idea. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So what I am going to do is round the corner. Okay, so we have this square and this is my square here. So it says first in the background we're going to lay down a banner. So you can cut your own banner. I'm using a package of Halloween stickers that I have, and so we're going to use this banner. So it's a little bit long, but I'm okay with that. We'll just let it be. So I've been sticking it and unsticking it, so I'm going to put a little Mod Podge behind here just to help it stay down. So these are the times where you can say, hey, instead of just a banner, what if I want to back the banner with a little piece of paper? So then you start thinking of new ideas and being more creative and getting the ideas that come to you, and then you can start to kind of put those out here. So we'll do that with this. We'll add a little background. But even if you just, like when you're starting out and you have this template, just get your items and lay them on your paper just like that. Just lay them out and then go back and pick up a piece here and there and see how you want to add to it and how you want to embellish it. So we laid down this banner by itself, and then we thought that would look cute with something behind it, right? So layering always adds that extra touch. You know that. You've been doing this for a while. Even if you're new, you kind of always hear that. There's our first little layer. This paper I love. A lot of times the paper does the work for you. For me, this paper just does it. I love that paper. So, okay. So I have my banner. So the next thing I'm going to do is find 2 round circles, 2 elements that go right here. So what I have, and I think I'm going to use, is not necessarily circles, but I have this super cute skeleton, and then I have this super cute spider. So they're not really circles, but they are 2 elements. Kind of give you the idea that they are, and they look really cute right here next to each other. So I'm going to try it. All we can do is take it apart if we don't like it, right? So I always ink, especially Halloween stuff. So if you don't, then whatever your style is, if you don't ink, but you can still do the same thing. Wherever there should be 2 circle type things, it's just telling you that there should be 2 elements, and that if you space them equally right there, you'll have a balanced look. And I tend to agree. So let's see. I'm gonna put more here. So, and this is wider, of course it's designed for a page, so I'm not gonna have this much space here as I would if I was doing a scrapbook page, but I can get the idea, and I can kind of move it over just enough where I can get these 3 elements on. So I'm gonna overlap my banner just a little bit. You could also tuck this behind. You could put the little foam dots on the back to raise it. My skeleton, the face is already raised a little bit, so I'm just going to go ahead and lay it flat. All right, and my second circle is going to be this spider. So this is, I'm going to have a little element right here, and then I'm going to add something here. So already I think it's cute. We'll punch a hole in it here. I'll put some cute ribbon on it. So squish it all out. Okay, so that's pretty good so far. All right, so here I just need another element. So I can put another picture, but I think that would be too much. So let's try putting an actual circle here. So let's see. Now to put this, okay, so for this one I think I am going to raise it just a little bit. A lot of times, depending on what you're making the tag for, of course you want them flat because you're probably going to journal on the back of it, that type of thing. So take that into consideration when you're designing your card or your tag, that type of thing. Are we going to write on the back of it? It's perfectly smooth. I could put a sheet of paper back there for writing, that type of thing. But I don't think, because it's thick cardboard, you would have a hard time writing on it. So I'm just going to go forward with this. Okay, so that's not bad. Okay, so here's this circle. Okay, and again, if you have a little tiny word, so you have a circle there, let's add word to it. So now we're working on this part of our template. It's just 3 dots. So you could do splatters. You could just like get a good blob of paint and put that on there. That would be really cute. I just have this little baggie of things. Oh, that one's purple too. I want the black ones. And here's one. And then here's a smaller one. And they really are, it's just a bag of just bits and pieces that I have and I keep in here. So this one even sparkles, so we can try that one. But I'm going to end up using my little black flat backs. I can't say that very well, so can't say it 3 times fast, that's for sure. So, oh my goodness, this stuff always dries up. All right, so I'm just showing you that for example, but I am going to cover it because I'm not going to use that one on here. All right, so there's one kind of off here to my circle. So, and then 2, I think I'll use this one that has the little jewel in the middle. Okay, I think don't have as much room as I thought, so I'm going to come down here a little bit. So like I said, it's not going to be exactly the same measurements because these are templates for a scrapbook page, but you can kind of get the idea. So already just using just what we have on this template, we have it all right here. We have a banner. You could definitely cut out a ribbon if you wanted to. We have our 2 circles, which is our spider, and our skeleton here. And we have our 1 dot here, and then we have 3 up here going a little bit different direction, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be exact. It's just going to give us the idea. So if you want to, you could put this one down here to kind of bring it all together. Here I have a little black rose. I think I'm going to just tuck that little black rose right underneath there. So I'll put pictures at the end. And this is really thick, so I'm not sure if this is going to go in there. Let's see if that's even. I'm going to punch my hole for my ribbon. So it's really cute already, I think. I think just following one basic little template. So if you were out of ideas, there you go. And you can go in there and you can go on Pinterest and you can look for scrapbook page templates, and you'll find tons of them. And then you just scale them down to what you're working on. Whether you're working on a small journal page, that idea would still work as well. If you're working on even a painting, you could apply that whole same idea. So if you had a round circle of some kind, you could put it down first and then put the skeleton on top. But just to follow the basic template, look what we have. That's a really good start, or it's a really good finish, depending on what you come up with and what you like. And so this is just to kind of give you the idea to get started. So next, I think we'll try 1 or 2 more and just kind of give you the idea what you can do with. I'll speed that one up a little bit so it goes a little faster. bit dark, and so the lighting is getting worse and worse here. So let me just show you what we did. So our banner in the very back, the long rectangle, was the black and white paper here. The rectangle here was the index card that was tea dyed. Our square was the picture of our lady here. Our circle here, instead of a circle, I just put these 2 leaves down here. And then these 3 dots, of course mine are crooked, sorry, are right here. So we have all the elements on this, which looks just like squares and circles on a piece of paper, and we turned it into this, which I think it turned out really cute. So what I think I'm going to try to find is a word to go here, so hold on. Okay, so with this template, which is normally made for scrapbook pages, we created this. We have all the same elements. The only thing different is that I added the words at the bottom, but that's the part that comes in when you start to create and you start to just have something that gives you a jumping off point. Then you can continue to add to it and create your own design, and your own ideas will come out, and this just helps get you. These tags are for the Tag Tuesday challenge from Turquoise Dreaming channel. That's Sheree over at Turquoise Dreaming. She's hosting it, and you can go over there and you can join at any time. Just let her know. She'll put your link to your channel there on her challenge. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. It's been fun to be a part of the Tag Tuesday with Turquoise Dreaming, and I look forward to going. Tomorrow's the day, so I look forward to watching everybody's videos tomorrow. So